We are awake.
Yes.
We have been asleep, but we are awake right now.
We've been asleep quite a few times, I would have thought.
Yeah, a few times. Well, it's Thursday now as we do this, as our usual Thursday slot for recording.
Indeed.
By the time you all see this, it's been a week since our lovely 24-hour stream, which has so far raised £570 total.
Oh, has it gone up to that now? Blimey.
It's gone up. Some people have donated post event. Someone donated a tenner, can't remember who, and PJ Benny donated a £5 as well. So thank you very much.
Oh, lovely.
To those people.
Cool.
If I wasn't using my phone if I weren't using my phone for recording, I would have checked my phone to see who actually donated. But never mind. It might have been anonymous. I don't know.
Probably they usually are, aren't they?
Either way, Yeah, thank you, Anonymous. You've donated a lot.
Anonymous has given us, like half of their salary, I think.
Loads.
It was anonymous.
Oh, well, how are you anyway,
It was anonymous. I've just checked on my phone.
It was anonymous.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Thank you, Anonymous.
Cheers, Anonymous.
Anyway, how are you, sir? How's it been your end since the stream, basically?
Yeah, pretty good. I mean, I was due to stream on that Sunday. Was my allotted slot for another Final Fantasy stream, and I said beforehand that I was going to still keep to that, and then Sunday I woke up and I was just like, nah, not having it, not doing it. Sod that.
Yeah, no, don't blame you.
Yeah, so I just thought, nah, I'll wait until Tuesday and do my normal Twitch stream.
Twitch Tuesdays.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I ended up waking up at a regular time on Sunday anyway, at 6 o'clock in the morning, like I would do for a normal working day.
Ouch! No, I definitely didn't wake up that early. I think I was about 9, 10-ish, something like that.
Yeah. Weirdly, Monday morning was when I woke up about that time, and I had the day off, so it was fine.
Oh, that was lucky.
But Sunday, completely normal. Yeah. Strange.
I had a friend at uni who was like that when he went drinking. He'd like go out on a Friday night.
Oh, really?
And then wake up Saturday, fine, and then on the Sunday he'd wake up with a hangover. Yeah.
Oh, right. Just prolonged.
Yeah, you just have a 24-hour delay.
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh, those were the days. The twilight years, I'll call them. Oh well. Have you done much work getting the channel back to normal since then?
No, not really. I've got what is probably already up by now, which I'll record tomorrow, another predictions video for a pay-per-view for Sunday night. And I need to get this month's Simply Sega series written and recorded as well, about the Mega Drive / Genesis kind of era. Back when Sega did good consoles before it went to pot. And yeah, I've got a few other bits and pieces in mind, but just kind of as and when, really, ease myself back in. Once the stream had been done, I was potentially going to be doing kind of band practice things with a few friends, but now the world has gone mad again. I'm not overly sure if that's going to carry on, so that kind of might give me more time to do this, which is good. So
yes,
it's not all bad, I guess.
Well, as you say, the world has gone mad again, and we're all indoors again.
Yeah, although we're not. I'm still at work and I'm still at the office because apparently we're in a bubble and it's fine.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I don't understand it either.
Well, I'm like you know. I'm like you. I'm still working at the office as well, still in, even though not working from home yet. So,
who knows?
Just putting up with it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Earning money, and that's about it.
Sounds about right.
I haven't actually done any work on my channel since the stream. I haven't written anything, filmed anything.
Oh no, I've only done a live stream, and that was only just me playing a bit more of Fall Guys, just to sort of see what it was more about, because obviously the internet cut out, didn't it, while we were playing it. And I only played it for
Yes,
played it for about an hour. So
Oh,
yeah, it wasn't. It's not like I've done loads for the channel.
Yeah. No, I think I saw that you'd come up that you were streaming. I can't remember what I was doing at the time. I don't know.
Something.
But yeah, we'll get channels back to normal eventually.
Yeah, it'll happen.
We'll do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just as you know, because you were here when I was telling you about it, I've got new internet now. It's fast and it's good and it works.
Yeah.
So it doesn't take 8 hours to upload a video. It takes less than 8 minutes.
Oh,
that's good.
That's a bit better. Blimey. I love how it turned up as well.
And I'm going to reboot the laptop soon.
Love how it turned up as well just after we'd done the live stream.
Yeah, on the Monday.
Yeah, the day after.
Yeah, pretty much exactly.
Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to reboot the laptop as well. Not this week, I think, but probably next weekend I'll do that. So I'm going to reboot the laptop and reinstall software so the laptop's all nice and clean.
Ooh,
the internet's quick.
Yes.
The shed is now lovely and clean because I had a reason to clean it because obviously we were doing a stream.
Indeed.
So the shed's actually clean and organised for a
Lovely.
change. So yeah, clean shed, clean laptop, quick internet. Why not make some videos? So give it a couple of weeks. There'll be some stuff coming.
Cool. Anything in particular in mind, buzzing around in the back of the head, or?
Yeah, there's a couple of bits. I need to do a video about Ditto, how that works. Whether it can obviously transform into there's questions I don't know the answer to. Like, for example, if a Pokemon's Dynamaxed, can it transform into that, or will it fail? And if it's a Pokemon that's capable of Gigantamaxing, which means it can change its form when it does that, and it uses Transform on it before it does that, can it then Gigantamax itself into that form, or does it go into the... There's so many questions I need to just
that's a point.
Play around
It's almost like when they created Ditto,
Exactly, yeah.
they didn't have all these things as a thing, and they hadn't thought of it.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, so I've got that one. My 3-part beta Pokemon series is now just going to be one video. I'm just going to talk about them like that. I can't be bothered. I tried to write it as 3, and I suddenly realised I'm just panning out something, so it's getting a bit boring. So I've just condensed all 3 into one, and it's a bit more interesting.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, so there's them too. I had a list of about 9 videos I was thinking about at work, and I can't remember any of the other 7 now. But there's those 2.
Oh well.
They're
We don't
on the
need
way.
to know all of them.
Hopefully some...
Keep people in suspense.
Hopefully some top 10s. Oh, exactly. Some Let's Get Quizzicals as well. Get them on there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Trevor's probably going to do something as well. He's got his stuff up there. So we'll see. We'll see what he can do. He's got a couple of ideas.
See what he's capable of.
Which worries me.
He's capable.
Indeed. Indeed. Yeah, so stuff is coming for us. Just watch. We've just been knackered.
Yeah. Well, in fairness, I was awake for 41 hours and 29 minutes, so...
Yeah, exactly. You
yeah, I
did
got
all right.
there in the end. There's no way in hell I'd be able to do that on my own, though.
Indeed.
Like, I don't know about you, I needed that
yeah.
other person there to kind of bounce off of and
Yeah.
keep
No, I know what you
aware
mean.
of what sanity was.
Yeah, I think bounce off of is the greatest way to put that. Yeah, it needed. Yeah, you needed someone to keep you awake as much as you keep yourself awake.
Yeah. So anyone thinking of doing anything like that, my advice would be at least get one other person involved in it with you. Do not do that on your own. No,
because you'll just fall asleep live on a
or
stream.
Or go just mad.
And we'll all laugh. No, we won't. So, yes, exactly. Or that. Oh well. This podcast isn't actually about the stream.
No.
We've actually got other things
new
prepared.
things.
Well, I know. Yeah, exactly. Different things. We have done our stream, and we are moving on. Yeah, I don't know who likes to go. I don't know who's going.
I've
first
got no
this time.
idea whose turn it is. I would flip a coin, but I don't have one on me.
No, neither do I. I'll go for it. I'll just go for it. Mine's quick and easy anyway. So yeah, nice introduction. basically, I played a game recently.
What?
Your turn.
That's outrageous. You played a game?
Madness.
Do you think this is some kind of game?
I did play a game. Exactly. No, it's called Yonder, Chronicles of the Cloud Catcher. I think. I'm now going to double check that.
Very Japanese.
Now that I've said it out loud, I sort of Yonder, yeah, Yonder the Cloud Catcher Chronicles. Sorry, I've got the words in the wrong order. But to summarise the game, it's sort of like Breath of the Wild meets Stardew Valley with a bit of Animal Crossing thrown in for good measure. It's,
is this that game where you farm and there's loads of weird islands and you go and meet different people on all the islands and... Is that?
Possibly. It's not so much islands, but there are different locations.
Oh, right.
This one. Yeah. There's no combat in this game.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no enemies to fight. Which, when I say I'm happy with that, I don't mean I'm sad about having people to fight in normal games. I just mean it's actually quite refreshing to go about your day. And there doesn't have to be like 3 baddies in a little nook round the corner that you have to fight for no reason and just get some stuff and move on. It doesn't have any of that. So there's no combat there. It's you essentially... I'm trying to think of how else I can put it now. Yeah, no combat. There's no currency in this game either. It's all like trading. It's all
okay.
Like I'll trade you 5 bits of stone for this one item, and
okay.
In another location that one item might be worth something else. And you can craft as well, so your 5 bits of stick you could craft into a bundle of sticks and get something even better,
That's not really crafting, but okay.
No, that's because that's how. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say you can take your bits of stick and like turn them into a pole or a spear or something, not a bundle of sticks.
Yeah. Well, you probably can eventually. I haven't got that far yet.
Fair enough.
Yes. But yeah, so no combat, no currency. It's all trading. The general gist of the game. Apparently you can complete the main quest in 8 hours, but there are a hell of a lot of side quests and fetch quests around it. So for someone like me who's a bit of a completionist and quite likes side quests and fetch quests, to be honest, it's good. The main sort of gist of it is that there is this stuff around the place called Evil Merc, and you have to find what do they call them? Sprites, and a certain amount of sprites can get rid of the evil Merc, which is something that doesn't hurt anyone. It's just this purple, oozy, mystical stuff. And when you've got a certain amount of sprites that you've found, you can get rid of it, and then you're now able to access what it's blocking or what it's covering.
Okay, yeah.
And you can go to the next, you can move on to that bit of the world, and so on and so on. So it's it's like that. It is very relaxed and laid back. Obviously, if you're not going to have combat or enemies in there, it's going to be like that. It doesn't let you jump off of a ledge if it's too far a drop. It doesn't let you jump into water if you're going to drown.
Because there's no health.
It's
because obviously you haven't got the combat element.
Yes, there's no health.
You can't die.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, exactly right, yeah. You can customise your character as well, the way they look. And the more things you unlock, the more... I say hairstyles you unlock, but it's the more things you unlock: clothes, hairstyles, hair colours, whatever you want. I'm not going to sit here and say this is the greatest game ever or this is one of the best games you'll get, but what I've played from it so far, I've played about an hour. It's been fun. I think it was first on PS4 and moved over to Switch. It was first on PS4 like 2017.
Alright.
Moved on to Switch in 2018. It's just because it was on offer yesterday for £14. No, 2 days. This week just gone, for about £14.
Okay.
And I'd saved up enough. Yeah, I'd saved up enough gold coins on my eShop, so I ended up getting it for about £3.
Fair enough. What was it called again? Sorry, I'm just going to see if I can get some screenshots of it, just so that I can look myself.
Yeah. That's it. It's called Yonder, the Cloud Catcher Chronicles.
Yeah.
I haven't caught any clouds yet though, and haven't found a chronicle. So, but I'm sure I'll get there. It's the art style of it. Have you got some pictures up there?
Ah, there we go.
There you go. People feel free to Google at home as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it wasn't,
art style
what I thought it was initially.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And believe it or not, this game was made by 3 people. Just 3 people. Not a team within the game developers. The game development was 3 people. And they made this game. I mean, obviously it has its little flaws in there, you know, like frame rate drops and sometimes if you're jumping onto something, if you can't, it pushes you backwards for no reason. But if you're not going to lose health or anything, then it's not the end of the world. And if you can't jump on that thing anyway...
Kind of needs to,
it doesn't matter. But, you know, it's just...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's little things like that. Sometimes the, you know, controls are a bit
janky,
like the jumping backwards. But, yeah, but... What can you expect? I mean, it's one of those, like, don't expect it to be Breath of the Wild, you know, that sort of thing. But it's just nice. I'm a casual gamer, and
I can see why you said Breath of the Wild, though. The art style and the kind of visual representation of it is very nice in that respect. Sort of realistic, cartoony, exactly. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I think my favourite bit about the art style is the way the light bounces off of, like, the floor and things. You know, when it's nighttime and you're running holding your little lamp, you know, the shadows and the light casting off the grass and the surfaces is brilliant. Actually, the amount of effort they've put into that is spot on. That sort of thing is as good as any other game I've seen. You know, obviously plot and gameplay, if you can complete it in 8 hours, it's probably not the most extensive game you'll ever play.
Plenty of them in the world though.
Exactly, there's enough to do, and it certainly fills a hole if you just wanted a very relaxed game similar to Breath of the Wild like that. So if you see it on offer for £10 to £15, I'd say it is worth that amount.
What would you say, sort of 20 maximum or 15 maximum? Yeah,
I'd say 15 to 20 maximum. If it's in there, look into it, research it first, and then go for it. But if it's any cheaper, I'd say it's definitely worth it. But I'll end it there actually, because that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give a quick brief overview. I might do a review of the game properly when I've played it more on the channel, just to enlighten people a bit more. But for now, that is pretty much it for that one.
Lovely.
Yeah, that was it. So if you see it on offer, go for it. Anyway, over to you, sir. I'll end it there, otherwise I'll keep talking.
Have a bit of a look myself. Definitely seems like a ideal sort of a game for a Switch as well, more than PlayStation 4.
Yes, perfect game. Yeah.
Well,
it's the kind of game right now I'm playing sort of in the evening.
Fair play. Well, I'm moving away from Nintendo Switch, and technically I'm moving away from PlayStation as well. I'm actually going to be talking about, it's a dirty word, Xbox.
What a creditable gaming software.
Have you heard the news, sir, about Bethesda?
Yes, they have been bought out by Microsoft.
Them and ZeniMax, their parent company, have both been brought out by Microsoft, who obviously make the Xbox games, or make the Xbox consoles rather. So, does that mean that, well, things like Wolfenstein and Doom, and more prominently Fallout and the Elder Scrolls, are they going to be Xbox exclusives for the next generation, do we think?
I reckon that's probably going to happen.
I think that might be the case. Yes, I'm annoyingly a bit worried about that, because obviously I'm a PlayStation person and not a PC gamer, and things like Fallout and Elder Scrolls are huge on PC as well because of obviously all the mods and stuff. But I can't see it not being an exclusive, because they need all the exclusives they can get.
Yes. Yeah, it's that does include Skyrim as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, that's part of the Elder Scrolls series. Yeah.
Obviously, that's already done, but I meant like that series. Yeah, I mean, anyone who wants to follow up to those might have to get the Xbox.
Yeah.
Is it called Xbox X? Is that what it's called?
It's the one at the moment. The Xbox One X is basically the PlayStation 4 Pro. But the next generation, what is effectively going to be a PlayStation 5, is going to be called the Xbox Series X.
Oh, right, obviously.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, funnily enough, there's a little side story on that. A little side story on that. It would seem that sales of the Xbox One X, as in this generation's, have gone they've spiked quite a lot in the news that the next generations is available for pre-order. So a lot of people are hypothesizing that a lot of people have bought the One X in mistake of the Series X because they thought they were pre-ordering the next generation console, and obviously they're not.
Oh dear.
Yeah, whoops.
Oh dear! Heaven forbid they ever use a numbering system like 1 to 5.
Yeah,
or just that would be a great idea. Or just
have completely different names, like a GameCube and a Wii and a Switch. You know, words that aren't even vaguely similar to each other, that have got no comparative kind of. One sounds like it could sort of be the next one, but might not be. They're just words. And you just have to learn the order. And there's no way of accidentally mixing up a Sega Saturn with a Sega Master System, because they're completely different things.
Exactly. Don't use numbers for names unless you're going to be using them in a chronological order.
Yeah, don't go no number because it's the first one. Fine. 360 because it's the second one. 1 because it's the third one. What are you doing? And then a 1X, and then a 1X, but then we'll call the next one something X as well, but we'll change the word in the middle, but we won't make it 4, because it's the fourth one. We'll just use another generic word. But, yeah, that's another stupid Microsoft thing.
Oh, dear. I just don't know
anymore. I mean,
I think Xbox One was enough for me to go.
Yeah, 360 I could kind of get behind because it was like supposed to be an all-encompassing kind of entertainment system. So I was like, okay, that's quite cool. Yeah, exactly. But then when they went to 1, it was just like, what are you doing? That's insane. But anyway, moving away from that and back onto Bethesda's exclusivity, another argument in kind of why I think they will go with the exclusivity is way back when on the original Xbox, the prequel, 2 before Skyrim, so Skyrim's effectively the 5th game, I think. The one before that was Oblivion, and the one before that was called Morrowind, which was mainly out on PC. Yeah. They did release that on the Xbox. But it wasn't released on the PlayStation 2 or the PlayStation 3.
I reckon that's where the next one is going to be going.
Yeah, which is really annoying because I was really looking forward to, Elder Scrolls 6, whatever it was going to be called, because it was rumoured it was going to be in the kind of Elven district.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if they actually named it.
I don't know if they have officially.
No,
I think it's still just known as Elder Scrolls 6. As far as I was aware.
That's it. Just Elder Scrolls.
And then obviously you've got Fallout 5, which whenever the hell that comes out, and you've also got their other new IP, Starfield, I believe it's called, which is basically that sort of game but in space, so effectively like the Outer Worlds but by Bethesda.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look good.
Yeah, it doesn't look promising.
No,
that way.
No.
It looks like you have to buy an Xbox sort of console to actually play those games, which are quite popular.
Yeah, and Dishonored, if they're doing a sequel to Dishonored 2, or if they're doing any other spin-off games like they did with the return of the I can't even think what the hell it was called, but there was a spin-off Dishonored game. That
Return of the King.
Something like that.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, exactly. Two Towers or something like that. Yeah. That's gone as well, and yeah, obviously the Doom series kind of coming back into prominence. That's gone as well, effectively. So.
Yes.
I think even if they don't necessarily go down complete exclusivity, it's certainly going to be one of those timed exclusives of you've got to wait a year, which I can kind of deal with. I don't mind that so much. I waited a year for Rise of the Tomb Raider. I didn't buy an Xbox specifically for that. I just waited, but I think they're going to go full-blown exclusive because how many exclusives to PlayStation have, and Microsoft need all of the exclusives they can get.
To be fair, there aren't really many, are they? I suppose on the Xbox Series, there's nothing really that stands out on not really. I'm trying to think of any right now, apart from potentially now any Bethesda stuff.
I can name two: Halo and Forza.
I was never that bothered by either of those.
Well, I mean, Forza is just Gran Turismo in my head. I mean, people will probably say, they're completely different, but it's a driving game. They're basically the same. And Halo is, okay.
You're in a fast car.
There's kind of that. It's not just a normal Call of Duty game. There's kind of extra bits and pieces to it, and quite a lot of lore in terms of the world now, because there've been quite a few of them. But yeah, it's just an FPS game. They play much the same. The story tends to take a backseat to just shooting stuff anyway. Like, it's not really enough to make anyone buy a console, but I feel that Bethesda's library could be enough to make people go, now I need an Xbox in my life.
Yes.
So, good acquisition.
Which is going to be a driving point. Is that going to take some sort of... Yeah, it's going to take some sort of sales away from PS5 and more to Xbox Series 1, X2, 4, 8, 4, 9 or whatever it's called now.
I don't know if it will yet, because it's not been announced that they're going to be exclusive releases. But maybe when those games start getting mentioned, people that may have already bought a PS5 might end up going out and buying an Xbox One who wouldn't normally. They would have just been content with just having their PS5, and now it's like, oh, well, I need an Xbox One as well because I need to play those games, so I'll just own both of them. So
it'll always add to the whole conversation of the conversation I really enjoy as well. You know, the whole when you're talking about games and stuff, you know, you always get the question, are you PlayStation or Xbox? You know, that's going to be a good conversation now. Yeah. Especially when someone like me chimes in and goes, I'm Nintendo, and then just watch everybody else blow up. But yeah, no, it's gonna be a very good debate, I reckon. In especially, I think they're releasing the consoles on the same day as well.
Pretty much, they tend to within the
same price.
Small window. They can't be too far apart from each other. They never usually are. So. No. Usually around Thanksgiving, just before Black Friday, that sort of time, isn't it? So same price exactly as well. These two are, to the penny or to the cent. Yes, to the penny as well. I think.
To the dime.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, they'll sell it here, won't they? Yeah.
I
so
know
it's
which
be the
one
same
I
price
prefer
for everyone.
Anyway.
Yes, same here. Yeah, but I think with it's going to be pricey, so it's going to have to be an investment, I think. I'll have to persuade the other half that it's a good idea.
Well, you know what you need to do? You need to have a birthday just kind of around the release, because I've found that that's quite a good way of planning that. It counts a lot towards birthday.
Yeah, I mean, As far as I'm aware, they're releasing on, is it like November 25th or something? Hang on, let me just... PS5 release date.
18th?
UK. Oh, okay, November 19th.
19th, yeah, because it's a week after the rest of the world, annoyingly. Everybody else gets it on the 12th. We have to wait a week. Which is dumb as balls. Apparently, according to Google, Xbox One... Well, not one. The next Xbox is apparently on November 10th. Yeah, so... Oh, okay.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Either way, that's around the time that the next expansion pass for Sword and Shield should come out. So.
Oh, that's a point. Yeah.
I'll be a bit busy.
Yeah.
That's meant to
everyone's
be
going.
Winter, you know.
Everyone's going Xbox and PS5 mad, and you're like, Sword and Shield expansion. Hello, what's wrong with you?
What about the Crown Tundra, guys? I mean, you've got a Galarian, Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno. What are you doing? Come on.
Oh God, yeah. Hello. I still need to play the first one.
All of that.
Still need to.
I think a lot of people are waiting until the second comes out and then buying it.
Yeah, that was always my plan anyway.
Which
was
is
to just get both and play both of them at the same time. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, yeah. I think when you buy them, you buy both anyway.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
of
yeah,
course,
that's not.
You've already paid for the Crown Tundra, haven't you? You're just waiting for it to actually activate. So.
Yes.
But yeah. So that's me anyway.
Yes.
That was
the last one activated at 2 in the afternoon.
No, fair enough. Yeah, but that was just what I wanted to. Maybe this is the beginning of the next console wars with exclusivities going mad. Because now loads of PlayStation fans are begging Sony to buy a load of Konami IP because they know that Konami don't want to use any of them for anything. And the latest rumour to come out is that there's going to be a Metal Gear Solid remake for PlayStation 5 and that they're then going to remaster all of the other games in the series specifically for PlayStation 5. I can't see that happening, but that's the rumour that's kind of going around to counter this Microsoft buys Bethesda story, so who knows?
Yeah. Who knows? PlayStation will do something. Sony will, something will happen. There'll be a reaction to it.
They've got so many things anyway, and they're all making more things. Yeah. They've got all of the exclusives they could possibly need, and they're going to create even more. They've got so many studios. Like a few years ago, we hadn't even considered Horizon Zero Dawn, and now we're on the cusp of a sequel for that for PlayStation 5, barely 2 months after the console comes out. Like, that's going to be one of the biggest games on PlayStation 5, and it's coming out like 2 months after the console.
Yeah, it's going to be...
Yeah, there's going to be so many like that we don't even know exist yet, and in 2 years' time it will be again one of the biggest releases of the year as a PlayStation exclusive, and it'll end up being one of the biggest games of the console, and it doesn't even exist yet.
Yeah. Exactly. I think Sony will be fine,
and they will still have my money.
I think they've already won. Yes, they can have all of our money. Oh, well, you know where our allegiances lie,
just build a decent handheld, Sony, for once in your life. Just copy Nintendo. That's all you have to do. Copy Nintendo. Yeah. Just do it.
I'm sure people will try. That's going to be the next one, I think.
That's the annoying thing. They haven't even bothered trying in the past. They've just gone, there's a thing. Oh, do you want some games for it?
There's a PSP Vita thing.
I didn't realise we had to make games for it. No, scrap the whole thing. Screw the whole thing, no one cares. We're like, well, but we did care, but then you didn't care, and then we couldn't play it, and now it's dead. So just care about it, and actually do it properly. We'll buy it and invest in it, and it will be good.
Oh dear. As a side note, Nintendo have officially stopped manufacturing 3DS this week. So
they've only just stopped doing...
Just as a side note.
They've only just stopped manufacturing
I didn't know they were still going
3DS.
on.
That's mental.
Exactly. No more games or 3DS consoles now being manufactured. So what we've got now, that's it. That's our lot.
Yeah, but that's
I didn't even know they were still going.
Plenty. That's close to what, 4 years after the Switch was released? Would that be 4 years in the spring?
3.5.
Yeah, well, it was around
3.5, I believe. Yeah,
it was around March time it came out, wasn't it? March, April.
Yeah.
So yeah, 3.5 years.
He says whilst googling.
He says there's no googling here.
Yeah, 3rd of March 2017.
There you go. 3.5 years.
Yeah, 3rd of March 2017.
3.5 years after they stopped making the prior handheld stuff. That's care. That is.
Yeah.
That's being bothered about something.
Yeah. Exactly. I suppose though it's just loyal fans. I mean, I've literally been playing mine just before our call, so I've got mine here.
Yeah.
Just chilling on the 3DS. Yeah, so I suppose Nintendo fans are loyal enough that it was justifiable to keep it going for that 3.5 years. They must have been making a profit, but obviously not anymore.
Not only just loyal fans, but like you've got to create that loyalty within your fan base, haven't you? It doesn't just... Fans aren't just loyal for the sake of being loyal. They're like, actually, they bother investing. They bother listening to us. They give us what we want, so we're going to give them our time and our attention and our money.
Exactly. And they can have it. They can have it. Yeah. Have it all.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah. But oh well. Oh well. That's a different conversation.
That sounds like the next podcast.
Yeah. Yes. Quite possibly, I may do a 3DS based one there. We'll see. But anyway, well, that's enough from me anyway for today. I don't know if there's. I think we've rambled on enough about about Yonder and Xbox.
I know.
About Xbox.
We did an Xbox thing. Well, I did an Xbox thing. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
There you apologise. Go. It only took 48 episodes. Oh well. But anyway, there you go, Xbox fans. That was for you. But,
shouldn't think we have any because we never talk about the Xbox.
Suppose for now. Exactly. We'll always refer you to this episode. But yeah. But anyway, that's it. That's enough from me anyway. So I suppose we'll see you next time.
Yeah, I better go back downstairs and watch another couple of episodes of Community.
That's it. Yeah, and I better go to the loo.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
There you go, that's my day.
Lovely.
And wash up at the same time. Exactly, yes. Alright, well, see you later, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks very much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. To keep up to speed with everything we're doing, you can find us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. If you wish to support us financially, you can do so over on Patreon for as little as $1 per month. Finally, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any future videos. Till next time, we'll see you very soon. Goodbye.